friends, it's Holly. Welcome back to Living It Country. Today we have another gorgeous farmhouse tour, and it is for the fall 2021 season. And I'm so thrilled to have Danya here from a vintage layer farmhouse. She is like my go-to girl to watch reels for. She is amazing and so sweet, and I am just so grateful to be sharing her home today. I hope it gives you guys some inspiration and new ideas. So let's welcome her here today and tour her home.
Hey guys, Danya here with the Vintage Flair Farmhouse, and this is my beautiful family. These are our 3 kids, our 2 daughter-in-laws, and our 2 grandbabies. We have a 50-plus acre farm where we have Hereford cattle. We have a Instagram where we share our home decor, a blog where we share our DIY projects, and a TikTok where we share our funnier content. And although having cows is a lot of work, they are a lot of fun. You can see they think they're big pets and they just come running when they hear us outside. So what you're looking at is the front lot, and where you just saw the cows, that is in front of the house, and there's also a silo. And here is our house. And yes, we know it's red. People say all the time, oh, it's so red. Yeah, we know. We wanted something different, and we went with red metal siding mixed with rock and cedar gables, and then the gray part up there is some shingle shake. We have the cedar fence in front of the house, 3-car garage. And then I'm going to turn it around so you can see all of the front. If you look to the left, all along the tree line is a creek that runs through our property. And then on the other side of that is more open fields. And then this is the road in front of our house and the lot you were just looking at. The metal siding was definitely a little bit more expensive. Actually, it was quite a bit more expensive, but it holds up really well, and it was just something that we wanted to add. We also went with the metal roof as well. And then we went with man-made rock instead of the real rock because it was a little bit more inexpensive. We do have the shingle shake here, and then this is the cedar gables right there. And then one of my favorite views is the nighttime view of the house, and I'll show y'all that at the end. So as you can see, we went with the iron front doors. They're super heavy, but I love them. And let's go inside. So just forewarning, we have lots of dogs, so no matter where we are in the house, one of them will probably be in the video. So this is our entryway. As you can see, we added the board and batten. We have concrete floors, and we had our initial monogrammed on there. We actually just took a vinyl and placed it on the floor and then stained it and then lifted the vinyl up, and then we had our R. And then that's the stairs heading up to our extra room and my daughter's room. So this is the dog room. We took this closet and the area under the stairs, and we added a kennel back to the left. They have their own portraits. They have the pretty chandelier. This room is 100% must-have. Our original house plan design, this room wasn't there, and I am so grateful that we thought about adding it and did it because it's perfect. And there's Reese again. And we also did the half door here. Yeah, it doesn't do any good with her, but the other dogs stay in there. She's the only one that jumps over. So here's the other view of the entryway, looking out towards the front door. All right, now let's head into the kitchen. If you go right, you head to the kitchen, dining room, laundry room. If you go left, it's into the living room. So this is our kitchen. We ended up having all wood initially, and then I finally begged my husband to let us add some white. The wood is beech, and it's actually a really pretty wood. I just hate how it gives off that orange color. but it is very pretty. I love how you can see all the grains in it. Several things we ended up adding after the house was built, like the farmhouse sink. Also, anywhere you see the shiplap or the board and batten, that was all added after the house was finished. So this is the kitchen island, and as you can see, the majority of the view is taken up with the hood. And then we have the pot filler. This is around where you can see the dining room. Almost all of the downstairs has the stained concrete. We just prefer it with dogs. It's so much easier to maintain for us. And this is the living room. As you can see, the rock on the fireplace matches the rock on the outside of the house. And then the cedar mantel matches the gables outside of the house. That was actually taken from cedar trees, and we took it to a local sawmill and had them done. This was all added after. And then if you turn, you can see back to the entryway, the dining room, and the kitchen. And there is the princess. She's 100% the princess and the boss of the house. So let me show you a couple things in the kitchen that I actually recommend for anyone who has a big family for sure. Well, and if you can afford it. But we love having lots of seating. We have the big dining room table, and then we have the extra seating here at the bar. Then we have the double oven and the microwave, which I can barely reach. As you can see by our picture, my husband's 6'4" and I'm only 5 feet tall, so I have a bit of a vertical challenge. And then I can't stand clutter, and so we added this cabinet over here to the right, and it has plug-ins, so it's kind of like an appliance garage, but it's in a cabinet form. So we keep our blender and toaster and can opener all plugged in over here. All right, now I'm going to show you a little bit closer up view of the dining room. So the first thing you'll see is our coffee bar. Again, I hate clutter, so I ended up moving all of the coffee mugs, the coffee pot, all out of the way from the counters. So this is our dining room table, our pretty chandelier. There's a beautiful view of the front field from this window. One of our next projects will be adding board and batten to this room, and I think it will look gorgeous. So as you can see through most of my house, there's lots of antiques mixed with new items, and I love this hutch. It's filled with some of my favorite antiques. We did have a gorgeous rug in the dining room, but thanks to the dogs, I have pulled most of the rugs up. So let's go to the laundry room now. To the right is our pantry, and then we have two closets, both on the left and right. The left one is where our laundry basket and cleaning supplies are, and to the right is where the broom and mop and all that good stuff. And this is the laundry room. So we have the nice little bench with storage on each side and underneath, and then the shelves going up each side where we have additional storage. And then we have a couple shelves over here and a rod for hanging clothes. And then a nice huge utility sink. And then when you go out this door, that takes you to the garage. But I'm going to turn around so you can see another view of the laundry room. So my top must-haves, I think, are of course the dog room, and then having a big sink in the laundry room and lots of closets and storage. So this is a hutch I recently redid. I love redoing furniture. It's one of my hobbies. It's definitely not something I do by trade. This one was a huge project, and you can see how I did that on the blog. And then this was my grandma's antique sewing machine. Like I said, the house is filled with lots of antique items. And then to the left is going to be our grandkids' bedroom, the half bath. And then to the right is the master bedroom and master bath. For the half bath, we did this little pocket door. We added some shiplap. All right, this is the half bath, and we added the shiplap wall and the shelf fairly recently. And then to the left is the vanity. I guess I forgot to show y'all the chandelier, but it has the same kind of black metal chandelier. And then this is the grandkids' bedroom. Our oldest grandson is 9, and he claimed this one right away. We wanted them to have lots of room to play, so we just put a day bed in here, and then in the closet is where most of their toys are stored. Okay, now to go to our bedroom. There's Lulu greeting us everywhere we go. She's really just wanting attention. It's not that she's wanting to be helpful. And then again, we added the shiplap later on. We also added the shelf above our bed and the curtain rods on the shiplap. I love the light in here. This room gets more light than any other room in the house. And then to our master bathroom. It has the same beechwood as you saw in the kitchen. It's crazy because I really would, going back, have changed several things. Like I wish we'd have went with a lighter granite, more of the white granite. And even with the marble in the shower, I wish we'd have went with the lighter color. So in the shower, I didn't really show y'all, but there are 2 shower heads. Again, because my husband is 6'4" and I'm 5 feet tall. We went with the tall shower head for him, and then mine is the pull down, but it has the adjustable bar so I can keep it for my height. We did add the trim along the mirror, and recently added the shiplap panels around the tub. And then this is just a close-up of that beechwood. And the toilet room. And then here's a close-up of the shiplap panels that we added around the master tub. And then I get lots of questions about this chandelier. I actually searched for it for months and found it on Marketplace. It is a true vintage chandelier. Now, I wasn't going to show y'all the messy closet because majority of the messes in our house are hidden in closets and drawers, but it is what it is. It's a nice big space. We have my side on the right and my husband's on the left. We added a little inexpensive chandelier. There is lots of room for clothes and shoes. So this is one of my other must-haves. Now for our bathtub, that box you just saw, we have an instant water heater, which has been fabulous to have. It's actually just for the master bathroom. And let's get out of this messy room. So all that's left is upstairs. Now upstairs is 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, and then there were 2 areas that were bonus rooms. We went ahead and developed those at the same time, but they're basically just used for storage right now. So the steps are cedar, and then I added the stair decals. No one in my family likes them, but I absolutely love them. They're fun and just a kind of vintage pattern. This is the hallway upstairs. The first room on your left is one of those bonus areas that was going to be a media room. but I'm not going to show you all the mess. It's really just for storage, honestly. There's nothing in there but a desk right now, and we're actually building a house for my son, and so a lot of their house items are in there, which will be cleared out soon. So this is a guest bedroom. It has its own bathroom. It's just simple, nothing fancy. And then across the hall is our daughter's bedroom. She's actually 20 and she's still in school. So we just kind of let her do what she wants with her room. Honestly, it's her space. She has a nice view out of her window also. She has her own bathroom, a closet, which I won't show y'all. We also have a portrait that we had made of her and her baby, as you can see. And then I'll show y'all a glimpse of one of the bonus areas. It's actually an all cedar room, but right now all of my Christmas decorations are up here. So my husband wants to turn this into a man cave at some point. And then here is the nighttime view, which is one of my favorites. Oh, and I haven't showed y'all the backyard yet. So here is the backyard. We have a huge pool, which you can see is all lit up. This is actually probably the most common place where we all hang out. I love having all the lights. We have the rocking chairs. We have a porch swing. And then you can see we have the cedar post, which was also trees that we had taken to a sawmill. And then let me show you a little bit of the daytime view back here. There's actually, you can barely see it, but there's a temporary electric fence to keep the cows back because the cedar fence is not completely finished yet. I absolutely love having a pool, but it was a big headache for the first few years. Just be careful who you use to install it because that was a huge problem, and we had to replace several things with the pump. We've already had to replace the liner, but knock on wood, this pool season was perfect with it. So just more of the backyard, and that's it. It's far from perfect, but we love it. We love being out here in the country. That's one of the best things about where we built our house. And I think I'll just sit and swing while y'all take another look at the front of the house. And thank y'all for stopping by. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
A big thank you to Danya for opening up her stunning home and sharing it with us here today. I hope you guys got lots of new ideas and inspiration for your home, and I will see you guys later on Living It Country. Bye.